if the AFL ever did this ever did go, I support English football and that works, right? Promotion, relegation, right? So, maybe they can't have the draft anymore, right? If you're going to have this system. Now, this guy here, James, added 12 clubs here and then another 11, right? Like saying a third Adelaide club. Now, he could do that. Plus, I would add a North Queensland. I would add North Queensland. Now, so anyway, the top division could have 12 clubs. Then the second division can have another 12 clubs, with me suggesting North Queensland, right? And then the division lower, the lowest tier is tier 3, can be the current state leagues, like the SANFL, the WAFL, the VFL, maybe those 3, and have if need be, then the VFL expand with the Tasmanian League as well, some Tasmanian clubs. But I would also suggest then, if they're gonna do that, is the Brisbane Lions demerge, return of Brisbane Bears, and have Fitzroy Lions in level 3 in the VFL, right? So that's my solution. Then, if you're gonna have promotion relegation, then there doesn't need to be a merged club anymore, right? So Brisbane Lions can demerge, and also it'll mean that there might be Magpies in the WAFL, which I'll have a look at in a sec. Okay, back everyone. So the Swans district Swans, but they seem to be black and white, right? So I mean, all these would then be up. Now Glenelg in the SANFL, which I go to the SANFL one and then VFL in a sec. Okay, so it would mean then central districts can have the same colours as Western Bulldogs and have the same nickname, right? Now maybe merge the SANFL clubs with the Northern Territory Football League, right? So minus Adelaide and Port Adelaide. In the top league, then Port Adelaide come back to the Magpies, right? And our colours can be black and white again in the bars. So what colour? There can be two Bulldogs in this instance, Central District Bulldogs and Western Bulldogs, right? In the pyramid, right? So there can be different Eagles, West Coast Eagles, and in the top 2 levels, the best 12 clubs in the top flight, and then right? So work out what is the best 12 clubs in the AFL plus the remaining 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? That makes 18. Plus he added then Tassie, right? So six. So they would have to work out which ones, and certain amount of Victorian clubs start off in the second division, right? So, and then a third, they would have to make a third Adelaide team as well, or a composite side, which is not linked to the SANFL, and a third Perth team, right? And a North Queensland team, right? So anyway, there would be 12 clubs in the top flight. So maybe the Aussie Rules Premier League, right? The Aussie Rules Championship level 2, and then you split then tier 3 West Central Australia instead of SANFL, so merge the Northern Territory and the SANFL, and then have it on the east, right? Some of the but Box Hill couldn't be affiliated with Hawthorn then, and Fitzroy Lions would go in this one in the VFL, which would be in the east. So maybe rename this and have the SANFL and promotion. So I'll have to add. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 and 8 makes it 16. So the Darwin, the Northern Territory League, right? Football League. So that and the SANFL could merge in for Central Australia. So So if Port were ever relegated down to the third level, right, they would be in this. The Northern Territory and SANFL would merge into 16 club competition, right? And maybe play 7 clubs twice. And play the Northern Territory clubs once, the South Australian clubs. The Northern Territory clubs, they would have to do something like that, and in the points table, then have the best 2 from the Northern Territory versus the best 2 in the South Australia. Norwood would have has similar colours to Melbourne Demons, in the Australian rules. So if they in English football it works, but they would have to. This would be like non-league, but yet suppose they could do that, and then all the clubs, and then Port Adelaide would have to be the Magpies again. We're black and white, and see, we don't have to wear teal and silver anymore. We can be the Magpies. Collingwood can be the Magpies. Palmerston can be the Magpies also, right? Even if a Northern Territory team is good enough to promote, win promotion up the levels, so then the top flight will always have 12 clubs. So then the next will have 12, and the VFL. So Richmond, there would have to be reserve teams or in a different grade. So Richmond couldn't be in there. So the Box Hill couldn't be associated. With none of these clubs would be associated with the AFL clubs from Victoria. So have in the east some of the clubs, including Fitzroy. I don't really know how it will work exactly, but level 3 would be the lowest, right? And have some, maybe some clubs. Fitzroy should be part of this one. Maybe have it called the VFL. VFL, and include Tasmanian clubs. And Fitzroy Lions demerged, the Brisbane Lions would become the Brisbane Bears, right? So the contracted players from the Brisbane Lions would be contracted to the Brisbane Bears, and Fitzroy would be in level 3. Now, no one can be relegated from level 3. That's the minimum. That's my view. If we're going to, if it ever was to happen, then Port Adelaide would then revert back to the Magpies, right? When Port are home to Collingwood, Port wear black and white, and Collingwood have to wear an alternative clash colour, right? And like in English football, when Liverpool play Manchester United in the English Premier League, the away team wears a clash colour. They can't both wear red, and so therefore then Collingwood won't hold the rights to only wear black and white. And so this would open the door for Port Adelaide Football Club to return as the Magpies, right? And so here you've got Tigers, right? So that's fine. Same in South Australia, Tigers, right? But they would have to have away and clash. So a yellow version of that, right? And an alternative colour as well when they're away. If this merged, that's yeah. See, and I don't even know their. It might show. Okay, so it's the same. It's the same design as Richmond and Glenelg. Yeah. So, but Glenelg would have to also. They can have the hoop socks but have a yellow version with the black stripe there, sash, and also have a alternative, a white one or another colour, so they can do that and see. Yes, the Eagles, no problem. No one has to change their nicknames, so therefore it would allow Port Adelaide Football Club to go back to being the Magpies again and wear black and white, right? And I'm happy with that. If it was promotion and relegation, Port would revert back to the bars, right? And maybe an alternative colour, maybe sky blue and white when they're away to Collingwood, sky blue and white, their original colours, which they were mainly white Guernsey with, and they can have it in the bars, but a sky blue Guernsey with white bars. See, so they don't have to have teal, but their club colours would be black and white, and they would be the Magpies, not the Power, right? This would allow them to be that. That's all. Okay. Thank you, and that's Kenneth's system. I'm cool with that, but it would have to take a number of years, though. But it should be two divisions in the AFL level, and then the third tier would be the WAFL, the South Australian National League, maybe merge Northern Territory and South Australia. If not, then have Northern Australia, so Northern Territory, Queensland, and a club from each sections of level 3, tier 3, would win promotion to the tier 2. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.